All right, everyone. Well, we do have confirmation that the patch notes for 1.15 will be available tomorrow through what they call the press release, which is kind of like the early version that they show to content creators, who then, of course, show it in videos and whatnot. Sometimes they leave a couple little things out, but it should pretty much be the full notes of everything to expect in 1.15. What I wanted to do today is kind of go through the patch itself, break down the different features, and importantly, talk about some tips and things that you can do to prepare for when the patch actually comes out. So this will also give you a pretty good overview of everything that we really know about 1.15 so far. And then, of course, I just wanted to give some general tips on things that you can do to prepare for the patch that don't necessarily have to do with any particular feature that is being released. So with that being said, let's jump right to it. And here's just a couple of messages from the Diamond, of course. If you guys are newer to the videos, the Diamond is a Plarium employee. He is the one that gets this information to me, and then, of course, I get it to you guys. So 100% legitimate. And first message here, I messaged the Diamond asking, I see there are no events running in-game right now. Really interesting. If you guys actually take a look, we do not have the events tab open right now because there are actually no events. We do still have one tournament going on, but it's just this single spider tournament, and that is it. So that raised my suspicions a little bit, enough to message the Diamond anyway. So I asked him, I see there are no events running in-game. Does this mean something is coming soon? And the Diamond responded, hello, Salt. I should have a press release dedicated to 1.15 with all the changes and features tomorrow. I'll share it in the chat as always. As for the current calmness in the game, nothing big is coming these few days. So really good time for a video like this as well, as you can kind of take this as an opportunity to help prepare and do things that are probably not going to be as stressful and resource intensive as when we've got a bunch of crazy things going on in Raid Shadow Legends. So just another message here. So if the press release is tomorrow, that means we are less than a week away from 1.15 or still a week or so to go. The Diamond responded, yeah, usually if the press release is coming, an update is a week or so after that. So expect 1.15 to be released sometime next week. Okay, thanks for the update and stay tuned. So we'll definitely know more information, especially those patch notes coming very soon. And I'm interested to see if there's any sneaky little things that they decided to put in it that we didn't really know. I do know, however, that there are going to be a few champion rebalances that are actually going to be coming. Something that has not been mentioned yet for the information that we know. I messaged the Diamond. The big notes I have about 1.15 are the clan boss changes with unlimited HP, QL changes like selling accessories and locking champions, the arena tournaments and level cap increased to 100. Anything big I am missing, any champion rebalances. I was trying to see if there was any last minute stuff that I could get out of the Diamond tier before the actual press release, and there are going to be some slight champion rebalances, more like a fix. Maybe that's a little bit of a hint as to what champions are going to be getting rebalanced. You guys are welcome to take your guesses in the comments if you want. And of course, those gold for arena rewards as well. So more information with the patch notes coming soon. Now let's get into what you can actually do to prepare, kind of going through all the different features in 1.15. And let's start off with the really big one, of course, kind of the highlight of the patch, and that is the major clan boss changes. So the endless clan boss HP. So now when you actually get a clan boss down to 0 HP, it dies and you can't do any more damage, and that's it. But after the patch, you will still be able to actually inflict damage to the clan boss, earn points that'll help you get those rewards, but everyone, of course, will get those double rewards, so you won't have to worry about that. It solves a lot of problems. It's a great quality of life change. What can you actually do to help prepare for this? Well, first of all, is take some time to actually go through your clan boss team, considering that there's not really a lot of events and a lot of stuff going on in game right now. This is a great opportunity to do things in Raid Shadow Legends that aren't really resource intensive, that, you know, use a lot of stamina, arena tokens, clan boss keys. It's a lot more mellow in the game, if that makes sense. So great opportunity to go through your clan boss team, kind of check on the masteries as well. I know there are a couple of masteries that are really going to benefit from this major clan boss change. Like, for example, I believe it is the single out mastery. Increases damage inflicted to targets with less than 40% HP by 8%. So now whenever the clan boss is, dead, but you can still do damage to it, you should be able to permanently end up getting the benefit from that mastery. So great opportunity to go through there. Another thing is kind of check with your clan and see if your clan members have any kind of changes to how they are going to adapt the strategies to, these changes that are going to be coming to the clan boss. So if they need you to do something, or you just need to communicate and catch up, now is a great opportunity to do so while things are very mellow in the game. So that's pretty much my advice for the actual clan clan boss. Now, another feature is selling accessories and locking champions in the actual tavern. This is just quality of life stuff. Honestly, there's nothing you really need to do in order to prepare for that. The next one is arena tournaments. So arena tournaments are going to be coming to the game. Now, arena tournaments are going to be based off of your wins and not necessarily the amount of medals that you get. So that's kind of important. If you want to go through and optimize your arena team, keep in mind that you should be getting the same number of points and progression for the arena tournaments, regardless of if you're getting 1, 2, 3, or 4 medals. So, again, great opportunity to spend time doing this now while there's not as much going on in the game. And additional arena rewards are also coming for Gold 4. Again, this is kind of like those quality of life changes, though there's really no reason to spend a lot of time preparing for that. The only thing that I could say is, if you need to go through your actual artifacts, something that I still definitely need to do. I don't have many spaces free at all. This is a great time to do so. Maybe make some extra room for those potential new arena rewards. Maybe get rid of some of your, lower star artifacts, because the arena reward chests will now only be dropping, or they will be dropping legendaries. They'll still drop 4 stars. Actually, I'm trying to talk to the Diamond to see if there's any way we can get that resolved, because I feel like at Gold 4, you should not be getting 4-star artifacts anymore, and I definitely know that I'm not alone in that opinion. So that's pretty much everything to prepare in terms of the arena. Now for the really controversial change that is coming to 1.15, and that is the level cap increase to 100. So I wish I had good news for you guys that they've been talking it over at Plarium and that we are now confirmed to get energy, but as it stands right now, I still do not have an update. As of this very moment, we are not going to be getting an energy increase with the 40 new levels and the increase to 100. However, I am hoping that this somehow, I get a message, I wake up one day and they decided to throw some extra energy. Even if it's only 20, if they increase it to 150, I know that's not ideal, but anything right now would be better than 0 energy increase from 40 new levels. If you do still want to end up preparing for this major update that is coming out to the level cap, what you can do, this is really taking it to the next level here. But if you've got, certain weeklies or monthlies that you have completed, maybe don't actually pick them up yet because they do give experience. So when the level cap is increased, you'll be able to actually go through and collect those rewards to get that little bit of extra experience. Not really a big deal, but if you want to min-max or really take it to that next level, little thing that you can end up doing if those red dots don't drive you crazy. The only thing I can say about this is don't let what I just told you right now, don't slow it down. Like, don't delay completing your weeklies or your monthlies just to hold the experience. Still make sure that whenever you can end up completing these and getting the Ancient Shard and the rewards and moving on to the next set of weeklies and monthlies, make sure that you do that. But, if you've got an opportunity where you can hold on to the quest for a little bit, might as well if the red dot doesn't annoy you there. So now when it comes to champion rebalances, we do know that this is going to be coming with the actual patch. As of right now, though, we do not know the exact champions. However, I'm guessing 24 hours or less from the time that this video is posted, we'll have the patch notes, and the patch notes will have the champions that will be rebalanced. So my suggestion is when those patch notes are available, whether it's my videos, somebody else's videos, whoever gets you that information, take a look at the actual champions that are going to get changed, rebalanced, or fixed, as they like to say, and see if there's anything that you need to do, or if those champions actually might be worth maybe taking out of the vault for a while. I know every time they've been doing these champion rebalances, there's been a decent number of champions that have went from basically Vault Guardian quality, which is basically you never use them, they just stay in your vault the entire time, to actually being fairly good at champions. So really interested to see more information about this, and I'm also happy that they're moving in the right direction with champion rebalances. I know they release a lot of new champions in this game, but there's a lot of old champions that really need to go through and they need to be examined because they just don't stack up anywhere even close to some of the champions that they have now. And to see that they have been throwing this into their updates as of lately is a good sign. So I'm happy to see this, and I hope that that's a trend that does indeed continue. So that's pretty much everything related to the features with 1.15. Now just some other little miscellaneous things that you can end up doing to actually prepare. There are not really a lot of events going on, as you guys can tell, so this is a great opportunity to not go too crazy on your actual resources. There's really no reason to. You're not getting extra rewards from a lot of stuff, so if you want to save your resources, this is a fantastic time in order to do so. Little trick that I like to do, for the arena tokens, for example, is some days, this resets at 00 UTC time. Whatever time zone that is for you, kind of have that memorized, and then claim your arena token bag, 10-15 minutes before the actual reset, because then what will happen is it'll go to your mailbox for another 24 hours. So you can really optimize this with your rewards to hold on to a lot of freebies that the game gives you for quite a bit longer. So, when things like the arena tournaments do come out, you'll be able to have access to some additional resources to use for that. So another thing is, because we just don't have a lot of events going on, if you have the inventory, something I like to do when we do not have champion training events is, unless you are planning on upgrading champions right now and you're working on trying to get somebody to 6-star as soon as possible, is I like to try to keep champions, like food, especially just at that max level, because then when a champion training event does come out, I can instantly go and, rank it up here and get some points for the champion training. It also helps consolidate my inventory a little bit, makes management a little bit easier. It's just one of the little things that I like to do, especially at slower times right now when there's just not really a lot of events going on. And, overall right now, I would say, because it is a slower time in the game without a lot going on, we know the patch notes are coming tomorrow. We know the patch itself is about a week or so away. This is a great time to do things in the game that are kind of geared away from using lots of resources, like not going crazy on farming, not going too crazy on using arena tokens or actual resources like that. This is a great time to go through and, gear out your champions, figure out what you want to work on next, go through and manage your artifacts, figure out things like that. It still takes a lot of time, but it doesn't actually take those resources, because this is a good time to stockpile those resources for later on, for when we do kind of get those bombardments of lots of events and lots of stuff going on. The only other thing that I want to end off here is the best thing that this is right now, an opportunity, is honestly, if you have been wanting to take a little bit of a short break, maybe you've been grinding really crazy on the fusion, or you've just been going really hard on the events, this is a great time to do so. We've got about a week or so before the patch comes out. The diamond confirmed. There's just not really a lot going on in the game right now. We've got the notes coming tomorrow, but besides that, the events have been kind of in a lull as of lately. So if you want to take it easy for a little bit, not really play a whole lot, this is the best opportunity to do so, and wait until we get some new content, and then I'm sure things will start to pick up again. So that's pretty much it for the video today. I crammed a lot of information in this last, 11, 12 minutes or so. So I'm going to leave it here, and I really hope that this helped out and that you guys enjoyed. So if you did, you want more videos, consider subscribing. Feel free to toss a quick like as well. It means more than you can imagine. So thank you to all of you guys who do that. And more Raid Shadow Legends videos, guides, tutorials, all that fun stuff should be popping up on the screen right about now. Feel free to check them out. Over 230 raid videos on the channel. Pretty much anything that you're looking for, you can find it. So thank you for all the support, everyone. And until next time, have a great day, everyone. This is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.